Where's the money being spent, right? Let's go into that for just a second.
Recently, Trump has been talking about all the fraudulent government expenses that have been paid out, claiming that there's been massive fraudulency in government spending. In a recent press conference, he read down a long list of this fraudulent spending. Investments in Africa in mobilized private resources, $520 million. $25 million to promote biodiversity conservation and promotion of socially responsible behavior in Colombia. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. $42 million for Johns Hopkins to research social and behavioral changes in Uganda. $10 million for Mozambique voluntary male circumcisions. $9.7 million for University of UC Berkeley to develop a cohort of Cambodian youth with enterprise-driven skills. $2.3 million for strengthening independent voices in Cambodia. Why is our government spending concerned with that? $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $486 million to the consortium for elections and political process strengthening in Moldova. And $21 million for voter turnout in India. Why are we concerned as Americans about India's voter turnout? Let your wheels spin a little bit on that one.
We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars. I could, by the way, I could read this all day long. I could go on all day long, and you'll see hundreds of billions of dollars, and we're doing it. But when I saw the Social Security numbers, I said, wow, that's really something. So we have, let's just go above 100 years old. We have millions and millions of people over 100 years old. Everybody knows that's not so. We have a very corrupt country. Very corrupt country, and it's a sad thing to say, but we're figuring it out. Now, the good thing about Social Security and what I read is if you take all of those numbers off, because they're obviously fraudulent or incompetent, but if you take all of those millions of people off Social Security, all of a sudden we have a very powerful Social Security with people that are 80 and 70 and 90, but not 200 years old. You know, so it's a very positive thing.